Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to week 3 of the WWE World Cup Tournament, where tonight we kick things off with Ghana representative Kofi Kingston.
Making his way to the ring, representing the New Day from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston!
Kofi Kingston representing Ghana in this WWE World Cup Tournament first round matchup. He represents SmackDown. And he's kicking things off here tonight. What a World Cup tournament it has already been. Welcome to the show, folks. This is WWE 2K26 Universe Mode, episode 65. Tonight we're back on WWE Live for the third straight week of the WWE World Cup tournament. We've already saw 8 men advance through to the round of 16. We're going to find out the next 4 tonight, and then the final 4 next week after that. So here we go then. Kofi Kingston of the New Day. His tag partner Xavier Woods will also be in this tournament representing the United States. We'll see how he does. We'll see how Kofi does here in the opening matchup tonight. Woods will be in action next week, the final first round week of the WWE World Cup tournament. But right now, Kofi Kingston looking ready, new attitude and all, looks to advance into the next stages of the WWE World Cup tournament. Let's see how Kofi gets on in this one. Crowd on their feet for the third week of this prestigious tournament. 32-man single elimination tournament. The winner gets an opportunity at their brand's top championship. After it's all said and done, and be crowned the best in the world. Raw, SmackDown and NXT competitors taking part in this tournament as seen right here. Kofi from SmackDown, his opponent representing Jersey and the Channel Islands and representing NXT, one half of Fraxium, Nathan Frazier.
And his opponent, representing Fraxium from Jersey and the Channel Islands, weighing in at 182 pounds, Nathan Frazier.
What a fun, high-flying contest this one's going to be then, ladies and gentlemen. Nathan Frazier, Kofi Kingston, 2 men that love to fly around the ringside area, love to fly around the ring. As you can see with just Nathan Frazier's entrance. Frazier representing NXT, his tag team partner Axiom, losing out in the first episode in the very first matchup of this WWE World Cup tournament. Axiom of Spain getting eliminated by the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne of England. It was Dunne advancing to the round of 16. He'll be facing Aleister Black in the round of 16. But right now, Kofi Frazier one-on-one. Referee Jason Ayers has rang the bell. Matchup now officially underway. Your 15-minute time limit is there as well. Remember, if it does go to a time limit draw, both men will be advancing into the round of 16, making it technically round of 17. Or 18 or 19, depending on how many draws there are. There haven't been any draws just so far yet in the first round. Let's see if that all changes tonight or if it will remain the same as Kofi and Frazier continue to brawl right here, right now. Frazier now, look at that. Big side headlock, turns around on Kofi Kingston. Kingston now in trouble. Off the headlock. Kofi though, going to whip him off. And now it's Kofi Kingston trying to grab him. Frazier though, all loopy. Kofi drop kick, kind of connecting. Didn't get all of it. Big shot off the top of the head of Nathan Frazier. Now Frazier grabs him. And a waist lock here. And this fun, exciting opening contest here live on the WWE World Cup Tournament. Jason Ayers, SmackDown official in position, kick out there. Kofi got the pin on Frazier. 1, 2, kick out. And a 2 count there. That was close. Not Kofi had the win right there, but a drop kick avoided. And now it's Frazier and Kingston back in the lockup. He's going to get it here. Kofi Kingston does. Side headlock on Nathan Frazier. Frazier's motto is to never slow down. I think that's Kofi's job tonight, is trying to make Nathan Frazier slow down. But Frazier, once again, grabbing on a waistlock. Potentially again going to try and take him for a ride and try and take him for a pinfall. But Nathan Frazier, this time he'll turn him round and a grounded side headlock now off the headlock takeover on Kofi Kingston. Nathan Frazier in control on the New Day representative. It's New Day versus Fraxium here in just a singles capacity. Kofi got the legs. Frazier able to nap out of it. And it's Nathan Frazier and Kingston back in a lockup, and Frazier able to kick him off, and Frazier standing shooting star press. Oh man, Nathan Fraser showing everyone that he can hang one of the best. And Kofi Kingston, he's not had the best season as of yet. Has Kofi. Neither has Fraser to be honest. But both men want to show up and show out. And the WWE World Cup Tournament covered by Fraser. Middle rope DDT and a kick out at one by Kofi Kingston. Still got more great action to come, man. Both Raw superstars, Rusev and Cesaro. Cesaro representing Switzerland, Rusev representing Bulgaria, compete tonight at a titanic main event in the WWE World Cup Tournament. We're also going to be seeing Ilya Dragunov of Russia. He competed this past week on NXT. How's he going to be feeling as he takes on England's Charlie Dempsey? Of course, Ireland's JD McDonough, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions of the Judgment Day, will be competing against Canada's Kyle O'Reilly, one half of the former WWE Tag Team Champions of 370 days, with his tag partner Bobby Fish of the Undisputed Era. Right now, knees up off that shooting star attempt by Kofi Kingston. And it's Kofi now, and inverted DDT on Nathan Fraser. 3 minutes now officially have gone by. Leg drop now by Kingston, looking for victory. Hook in the leg, shoulders down on Fraser for the win here. There's two and a kick out by Nathan Fraser. Nathan gonna stay alive. Gonna fight you live in the WWE World Cup Tournament. Kofi now sends Fraser out there. The Kofi Kingston. Oh, there's that kick by Kofi. And Kofi Kingston coming out of that shot. Down goes Fraser. Fraser trying to make his way over to the corner, trying to catch a breather here. Kofi's in control. A European uppercut by Kingston. Got him that time, and now Fraser auto catching the leg this time. It's one half of Fraxium and trying to make Kofi slow down. And he wants to fly all over the place. Middle rope goes Nathan Fraser. What a drop kick! The catapult style sends Kofi inside out. Nathan Fraser wants him to his feet, coming in. Sling blade now. Let's not forget who Nathan Fraser was trained by. One of the best wrestlers today, Seth freaking Rollins. And look at Fraser. Back up. Oh, the corkscrew suplex. The cover. Hook of the leg. And the cover. Oh, immediately Kofi kicking out the shoulder. Immediately getting off the canvas by Kofi Kingston. I'd say Nathan Fraser was expecting that. I'd say that wasn't going to be heartbreaking for Fraser. Well, wait a minute. New day. Boom. Drop by Kingston. Double legs. Right in the midsection of Fraser. Into the cover. Look at the leg. Shoulders down. Smackdown official Jason Ayers. Right there in position. And a kick out by Fraser. Here's calling that down the middle that time. Fraser staying in this one. The Irish whip there by Kofi Kingston. Kofi off second time of the matchup. There's that kick and sucker him in again. And now it's Kofi Kingston running and flown over DDT. Well, Kofi for the win right here. Off the ropes, the splash storm out of the harm's way. And Fraser capitalised, fight back, and that's what is down goes Kingston that time. They will do enough to take him off his feet, and now it's Nathan Fraser. What the hell's he doing now? Irish weapon sends him to the outside of the ring, and I think Nathan Fraser, he's got the thing in mind. He was going to fly the tope. Oh God, but he went overboard. Oh man, when he overshot it, the tope cross body attempt didn't connect on Kingston. He just took out himself. And then Nathan Fraser in trouble. Kofi with a trust fall off the middle rope, flying and taking out Fraser. And then Nathan Fraser getting picked up and getting drop kicked by Kofi. But Fraser back to his feet on the outside of the ring. These two men brawl. Don't want a count out situation like we saw this past Monday night on Raw with Kevin Owens and Finn Balor getting counted out in the #1 contendership matchup. The Intercontinental title at Bad Blood to face Adam Cole. It's Nathan Fraser trying to roll out. Count of 9 here. Nathan Fraser trying to fly. Referee just there trying to be a little bit lenient, knowing this is a World Cup Tournament matchup. And now back to the outside goes Fraser to fight it out with Kofi Kingston. Kofi right there off Fraser. Hey, Kagan, now what's Fraser thinking? Middle rock moon, so that's the style by one half of Fraxium. And a count of 4 here. Nathan Fraser going back into the ring. Oh, can he protect? Can he perfect it now? Fraser, the toe big crossbody. This 10 gets Sullivan. And now it's Nathan Fraser the stomp. No, Kofi fighting back on the outside. And Kingston, oh, the swinging neck breaker. Jumping, flipping with it as well. Kingston back in the ring. Perhaps now he is looking for the count out win right here. Live on WWE World Cup Tournament Episode 3. Kingston, wait a minute, springboard, crossbody to the outside, and these superstars are throwing absolutely everything at each other to attempt to get the win here. How about Nathan Frazier gonna send Kofi Kingston back into the ring. And now it's Kingston in trouble. Nathan Frazier on the apron. Oh, Timothy Showboat, and there's Kingston. Oh, Nathan in the forearm, and then Frazier the drop kick. Nathan Frazier rocking Kingston. Top rope, here comes Frazier, frog splash for victory. Frazier's been all over him, hooking the leg, shooting down, no. Almost advancing to the round of 16 now is Frazier. Moonsault, oh no, moving to the arm's way. Kofi Kingston in control. Kofi now, the Irish whip, sends him into that corner. What's Kingston thinking here? Kingston, oh, check it out to the leg that time. Another one, no, blocked by Frazier. Frazier with the elbow, Frazier into Gary. Kofi's down and out, Nathan top rope. Oh God, Kofi, you don't want to be there. Nathan Frazier don't want it all. And advancing around the 16 Phoenix. Splash, connecting the cover on Kingston 2. 3, no. Kofi kicks out of it. Nathan Frazier can't believe his eyes. And now it's Nathan Frazier picking up Kingston. The Irish weapon sends him in the corner again. And Frazier had the match up, won the big shot. But the Fraxium member, another Hurricane ran after pitched up there. Frazier stomping away. Standing, shooting star over the cover, Nathan. A second one, no, this time needs up. By Kofi Kingston as 10 minutes has gone by. This first round matchup in the WWE World Cup Tournament. Kingston trouble and Paradise. And just like that's going to be all over. Cover 2, 3, no! Kick out by Nathan Frazier at 2. Oh man, what did he fall? Kofi splash, moving out of the way. Can Frazier turn it around? Can Frazier get the win? Here comes Nathan now. Gonna grab him. What the hell Nathan Frazier thinking here? Oh God, gonna send him to the outside of the ring. Frazier looking to fly here. Oh my goodness, the toe pick on Hula. Frazier's looking for the Duke. Gonna send him into the ring here. This has gotta be all over. Nathan Frazier in control to advance in a round of 16. Oh God, Kofi though. Getting to his feet slowly but surely. The Swanton bomb and nowhere to be seen. Nobody home. Kingston rolls him up, trying to steal the win here. It's now we're 10 minutes past this one. That was only 9 when I said it previously. Kick out by Frazier off the penny predicament. Kingston trying to get the win. Now it's Frazier trying to get the win in his own right. Penny predicament of his own. 2 count from Jason News. Kick out again by Kofi Kingston. Holy, oh, it's a Gary avoided by Kofi. Kofi now, grabbing Frazier, SOS, and a 1 penny predicament, surely that may do it, cover. 2, 3, they got on Kofi Kingston advancing to the next round of that tournament.
Here is your winner, Kofi Kingston.
Congratulations going out to Kofi Kingston. He's advancing in the next round. He'll face the winner of the matchup later on between Charlie Dempsey and Ilya Dragunov in the round of 16. The WWE World Cup Tournament as Ghana has advanced, eliminating Nathan Frazier of Jersey. Congratulations going out to Kingston. We'll see you in the round of 16, his first victory of the season. Gonna feel oh so good with his new attitude change. The crowd not very happy with it, but Kingston surely is. As let's take a look at what's still to come tonight live on the WWE World Cup Tournament. We mentioned it earlier. Rusev Cesaro coming up later on in your main event. Switzerland versus Bulgaria in the first round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions JD McDonough of the Judgment Day collides with one half of the former WWE Tag Team Champs Kyle O'Reilly. That's up next. That's Ireland versus Canada. Next to the WWE World Cup. Back live at the WWE World Cup Tournament. Now you see the Irish Ace, one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions, with fellow tag partner Damian Priest also being a part of the World Cup Tournament representing Puerto Rico. He competes next week against Xavier Woods, representing New Day and representing the United States. But right now it's JD McDonough, one half of the tag champ, showing off his hardware and trying to advance in around a 16 tonight. We saw that Ireland Sheamus has already advanced for Ireland. Can JD join them in the round of 16? It needs to be seen, ladies and gentlemen. JD going to be in for a hell of a fight, man. Former NXT Cruiserweight Champion of last season. Now he's a tag champ with Damian Priest, but it's important to know that Priest has gotten all the pinfalls to win the tag title matchups every time with him and McDonough. McDonough's never done it. It always has a good showing. But here comes his opponent.
Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 228 pounds,
Kyle O'Reilly then, representing the Undisputed Era. All business walking out to the ring here as he's set to take on JD McDonough. Both these superstars representing Monday Night Raw. Also a Monday Night Raw flavoured main event. Rusev and Cesaro. A big boss fight still to come. And of course, Ilya Dragunov and Charlie Dempsey, both a part of NXT. That comes up after this one. What a tournament this has been. Incredible episodes both last week and this week. Go check them out if you haven't already. But right now it's JD, it's Kyle O'Reilly going at it in week 3, the WWE World Cup Tournament, Ireland versus Canada. Who wins this one? We'll find out right here, right now. Referee John Connor saying that he's for this one. O'Reilly and McDonough here live at the WWE World Cup Tournament. First round matchup. Colorable type JD McDonough gets the upper hand. And McDonough now got the arm wringer on O'Reilly. And they're going to turn that around right into a hammerlock key. Chain wrestling already since then from JD McDonough. Kyle O'Reilly, dare I say, was probably the MVP of the Undisputed Era last season. Not even Adam Cole. I believe Kyle O'Reilly had a better season than Cole last year. He was putting on great matches. Beat like Seth Rollins. Had great matches with a lot of top names over on SmackDown last season, such as AJ Styles, Finn Balor, Cody Rhodes, etc. Right now, Pete Dunne as well. Can't forget those great matches for the Intercontinental Championship. But right now it's JD McDonough going to fade out with Kyle O'Reilly. With her arm ringer cinched in on one half of the Undisputed Era. And also O'Reilly fighting out of it. Big shot to the midsection. Kyle O'Reilly grabs some Irish whip and sends him hard right into the corner. And look at O'Reilly, the power bomb. Oh goodness. And stacking him up in a big time knee strike by Kyle O'Reilly. And he's feeling the effect. The winner of this one, folks, will face the winner of tonight's main event in the round of 16 between Rusev and Cesaro. So whoever wins this, they've got the work cut out for them in the next round. Could be O'Reilly versus Cesaro. Could be McDonough versus Cesaro. Could be O'Reilly versus Rusev, or it could be McDonough versus Rusev. And look at this. Choking him out is JD McDonough. Stomping now on the arm. Stomp again, another big kicks by JD. Look at McDonough here, oh man. JD kicking him so hard that Kyle O'Reilly had to roll out of the ring. Trying to catch a breather, but here comes one half of the WWE Tag Team Champions at the top. Hey, Suicida by JD McDonough. Well, what's McDonough thinking? Kyle O'Reilly on the outside, Hart and McDonough off the apron, and an Arabian press moonsault to the floor by the former Cruiserweight champ in one half of the Tag Team Champions as well. And Kyle O'Reilly this coming week on Monday Night Raw alongside tag team partner Bobby Fish has an opportunity to earn a tag team title shot against JD and Damian Priest come Bad Blood as they'll face the Motor City Machine Guns on the red brand this coming week. 2 count off that moonsault there by McDonough and a kick out by Kyle O'Reilly. That's right, a finals of a mini contenders tournament taking place on Raw this coming week. Machine Guns, Motor City, Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley taking on the Undisputed Era of Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly. But right now it's JD McDonough. Got a Irish cloverleaf cinched in on O'Reilly here. Will he tap it or pass it to the pain? John Cone right there receiving well in a bag. Drop kick O'Reilly. Able to fight out of the onslaught that time. Big drop kick that time. Kyle O'Reilly back up. Arm wringer and a kick. Nice calf kick. A thrust kick by Kyle O'Reilly. So O'Reilly and Fish could have an opportunity at JD and Priest the Judgment Day for the WWE Tag Team Championships at Bad Blood in Atlanta, Georgia. All they got to do is beat the Motor City Machine Guns on Raw. Going to be a tough test though, but right now O'Reilly in that submission. For a choke out McDonough with his own arm. Submission all right and tight. Center of the ring, John Connor to receive. McDonough will tap it or pass out to the opponent. JD now gonna fade out through the onslaught. That was JD raking up the eyes, fading out of it, and McDonough rolls through now. JD with a drop kick. So JD maybe trying to make Kyle O'Reilly banged up, worse for wear, heading into the tag team contendership matchup on Raw, meaning the Motorcycle Machine Guns would get their third victory over the Undisputed Era. That's right, folks, the Motorcycle Machine Guns were the team to defeat the Undisputed Era to end their historic 370-day reign as WWE Tag Team Champions at WrestleMania. They beat them again in the rematch on Monday Night Raw, fought shortly after it. It was an incredible matchup on both occasions with O'Reilly. Off the metal rope, taking out JD McDonough again. Gonna kick him in the top of the head. It was JD that done it earlier. This time, it's Kyle O'Reilly's job. O'Reilly picking up JD McDonough again. That thrust kick off the arm wringer by O'Reilly. Nicely done. So will it be the Machine Guns? Will it be Vision O'Reilly? We'll find out this coming Monday Night on Raw who will face the Judgment Day. But right now, JD McDonough trying to give Kyle O'Reilly a taste of what he could be come Bad Blood. And the other way around, of course, vice versa. It's JD back headbutt, and now look at that! A springboard moonsault out the corner by McDonough. Beautifully executed. JD now picks him up, sends him out of the ring. O'Reilly able to push him off. Top rope goes Kyle this time. And now look at this. Oh, trying to fight out of this one. 5 minutes have gone by here in this one. Look at that big kick off the top rope, the cover. Shoulders down, 2, kick out by JD McDonough. Current champion JD, former champion, and Kyle O'Reilly, and of course former cruiserweight champ on NXT as well was JD. Good decorated performers here by 2 tag guys, delivering a great singles banger. You've got to imagine JD has the upper hand since he's been a singles champion before in this season. Kyle O'Reilly has not. He's had a chance to be. Had a chance to win an IC title from Pete Dunne. Wasn't able to do so. From Daniel Bryan as well. Wasn't able to do so. But a Spanish fly there. Standing still by McDonough. Might put this one away. And take it around a 60 minutes and kick it at 2. Says John Corn right there. O'Reilly able to stay alive. And it's JD going to send him to the corner. What is McDonough thinking now? JD. Tippy top rope here. O'Reilly fighting through the pain though. And it's O'Reilly going to go down with him. A big stomp by Kyle O'Reilly. O'Reilly on the middle rope. O'Reilly able to punch him in the gut. Able to push him off. And O'Reilly beating him off the middle rope and the cover, shoulders down. O'Reilly for a victory to advance around the 60. And JD is going to kick out. A very competitive match. This one is Kyle O'Reilly got McDonough where he wants him. The big boot and sends him to the outside of the ring. And if this was a Royal Rumble matchup, JD McDonough would have just been eliminated. Kyle O'Reilly, Tope. No, Tope cut Hilo. Wasn't expecting that from one half of the Undisputed Era, but man can fly in this one. I'm going to send him into the ring. Kyle headed to the tippy top rope. JD in a world of hurt. Now the big knee drop. Kyle O'Reilly for victory. Shoulders down. Leg is hooked. Scoring to the kick out. JD has not yet won a singles match in this season. Kyle O'Reilly has won a triple threat match. Just 1 versus 1 versus 1. No tag triple threat. A triple threat match between between Dolph Ziggler, and Angelo Dawkins on an episode of WWE Dark. Of course, WWE Dark being replaced for the time being because of the formation of this tournament, the WWE World Cup Tournament. Very prestigious and rich prize that these 2 men are fighting for amongst 30 other superstars. Multiple of them have already been eliminated, 23 to be exact, and the next one. Oh no, sorry, 9 to be exact. Cover, wait a minute, 2. Oh, Vaxton smashing a kick out. 9 have been eliminated right now to be exact. 23 remain. Sorry, 20, yeah, something, I don't care. But right now, it's JD getting taken out. Like, spinning forearm shot from Kyle O'Reilly. And it's O'Reilly now, look at that, stomping away on the head. Oh, JD McDonough turns it around, big forearm smash that time by JD. And then McDonough, oh wow, JD. Big springboard Moonsault, middle rope, Kyle O'Reilly in the corner. This one going on longer than maybe both men were expecting it to. And JD, that rolling Death Valley driver looking for victory. Cover the man, JD. Springboard, moonsault again, and he got him. That's it, carry it. It's done. McDonough, they go to the round of 16. Scoring 2. O'Reilly still alive. Oh, these two are putting on one hell of a fight tonight. As Kyle O'Reilly fighting back. Big shot in the midsection. Kicked up by JD McDonough. Swinging a miss, taking a leg. JD going against the ropes. Oh, the referee John Cole going down though. Referee getting caught because of that. And that was JD McDonough off the ropes. And JD, a drop on face first, drop toe hold. O'Reilly, however, goes back up, gets to his feet. JD McDonough right there, going right back against the ropes. And McDonough, big left hand. JD grabbing Kyle. Oh, Kyle fighting back. Big body blow by O'Reilly. O'Reilly kick caught. JD McDonough catching the legs, swinging a miss. And McDonough running in with a neck breaker. And both men are down. Crucial part of the match up here. The first round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. Who's going to get the upper hand? Who's going to win it? Look to be JD McDonough. He's setting up Kyle O'Reilly for the beginning of the end. The headbutt and JD now with double inside. And that's got to be at the cover. Hook of the leg, shoulders down. There's 2. And a kick out by Kyle O'Reilly. Wow, he is showing his incredible fortitude and survival instincts. JD springboard, moonsault moving out of the way is Kyle. Kyle moving out of the way. O'Reilly from behind, shoulders down, crucifix to steal it. To only one. As we are 10 minutes after this matchup, man. We are 10 minutes into it. 5 minutes remain on the timer. Kyle picks him up. Oh, big knee, big strike. Look at O'Reilly, the chops, and O'Reilly now. Oh man, what a forearm. Finish him off, Kyle. Do something. Top rope. Goes O'Reilly to put this matchup away. The knee drop off the top again. Moving out of the way. That time was JD McDonough. And a McDonough. And a schoolboy of his own for the win. To steal one. Here is JD. 2. No, and a kick out by Kyle O'Reilly. And a JD off, big shot blocked by O'Reilly. O'Reilly picking him up, and Kyle O'Reilly. Great combination offense. Once again, striking after striking. Shot a massive knee in the face of JD. He could be busted wide open after that one. Wouldn't be surprised if he is. And a Kyle O'Reilly now. What is O'Reilly thinking? Oh God, JD back to his feet. In the corner of the elbow. From Kyle O'Reilly, and O'Reilly second 10. Crucifix pin to steal the win. Shoulders down on JD McDonough. Scoring 2. He got him. Kyle O'Reilly somewhat of an upset. Knocking off one half. And the WWE Tag Team Champs, and he advances into the next round. Oh man, what a win for O'Reilly. He advances. And around a 16 of the WWE World Cup Tournament, JD McDonough's knocked out in the first round. He can't believe it. He is furious. Congratulations, Kyle O'Reilly. Well, coming up next live at the WWE World Cup Tournament, Charlie Dempsey of NXT battles the new #1 contender for the NXT Championship after this Tuesday night. The Mad Dragon, Ilya Dragunov. It's next live in the WWE World Cup Tournament first round. This is going to be one hell of a technical battle here between these two incredibly technically gifted athletes, including this man.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 208 pounds, Charlie Dempsey.
Charlie Dempsey 1-1 his record as this season. Let's see if he can make it 2-1 and knock off one of the best superstars that NXT has to offer. And Ilya Dragunov, the most recent #1 contender now after beating Austin Theory for a 3rd straight time this past week on NXT. It's Dempsey, it's Dragunov, it's next, and it's live. Back live in the WWE World Cup Tournament is now you see the Mad Dragon, the star, Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov defeating Theory for a 3rd straight time. Once last season, twice now this season. And he will be facing Ethan Page for the NXT Championship this coming week on NXT, folks. Cannot wait for one hell of a championship matchup. That'll be Ethan Page, of course, was the man that stole Ilya Dragunov's NXT Championship at the end of NXT Battleground, where Dragunov claimed the championship by beating Austin Theory for the 2nd time. And then Ethan Page would strike, cashing in his jackpot ladder match contract that he won earlier on in the night in that stack matchup. Cashed in on Dragunov and stole Dragunov's moments just mere minutes after Ilya had captured gold. So Ilya on a quest to try and get that championship back. Could do it next week. If he does do it, he'll still be a part of the WWE World Cup tournament if he gets by this matchup tonight in the first round against Charlie Dempsey. And if he is to win the entire thing and will still be NXT champion, as he went to go for Dempsey for the opening bell. Dempsey able to catch him. Oh wow. Well, Dempsey is scouting the Mad Dragon and now into a lockup of these two. Well, as I was saying, if Dragunov is the NXT champion and somehow still does win the tournament, he will have a shot at either the world title or the WWE title, wherever he so chooses, as he'll be NXT champion. Of course, if he's not the NXT champion after next week, he could have a shot to win the NXT title if winning the entire World Cup tournament, but he's got a tough test in the first round. Charlie Dempsey, and of course the winner of this will be facing Kofi Kingston in the round of 16, who knocked off Nathan Frazier earlier on tonight. Nice sent on by Ilya Dragunov. We mentioned how Ilya competed this past Tuesday night on NXT, ladies and gentlemen. He might be a bit worse for wear, might not be 100%. Charlie Dempsey could very well capitalise on that and take advantage of the slight injuries that Ilya Dragunov had suffered this past Tuesday night. Right now it's Ilya in control, the headlock sensed in one hell of a technical matchup. Joey Gonzalez, the referee for this one, NXT official, has signed the duties in this WWE World Cup tournament matchup tonight on week number 3. This is your penultimate matchup tonight. Still to come, Rusev, Cesaro, a colossal main event for the Monday Night Raw side of things as Switzerland and Bulgaria collide. And the final matchup of tonight's proceedings in the first round of the WWE World Cup tournament. Dragunov in trouble here from Charlie Dempsey. Got a top wrist lock since then. Tight Ilya though able to fade out. And now back into a hammer lock on Dempsey. Let's see Ilya, no Charlie able to turn it around. And Charlie Dempsey finally makes Harry take over in an arm wringer on the man Dragon Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov in trouble here. Courtesy of Charlie Dempsey. Firmly controlling this one, but Ilya able to fade out. Big shots to the midsection by Ilya Dragunov, and Dragunov with a big boot to the moon. Oh, Dempsey doesn't want to be there. Ilya Dragunov running in with a big knee straight to the chest, and we saw him do this past week on NXT to Austin Theory, and I believe Charlie Dempsey going to become the most recent victim of Ilya Dragunov's barrage from the corner, blowing him a kiss goodbye, and a coast to coast drop kick from all the way across the ring by Ilya Dragunov. Into the cover, hook in the leg, shoulders down. This could do it. Scoring 2 and a kick out by Charlie Dempsey. A big knee right upside the top of the head by Dragunov. And Dragunov now with a senton. Ilya in control on Dempsey's. Safe to say that Dragunov is the clear favourite from this crowd tonight, and this one representing Russia. Dempsey, of course, representing England. And look at that, and a fade of offense from Charlie Dempsey. Taking him out that time, and I was trying to slow down the pace of this one. What better way to do it than the best move and all of professional wrestling, the neck crank. 3 minutes officially gone by here in this WWE World Cup Tournament first round battle. Dragunov fighting back, missing that clothesline. Dempsey able to take just a simple step back, and it's Charlie Dempsey now. And a panic predicament here. Out of the cover. It's only one off that butterfly bridging suplex. Big stomping out a submission here. Oh goodness, look at this. Dragon sleeper on the Mad Dragon, but the ropes underneath. Oh, look at that! He just took out the referee Joey Gonzalez. Well, Dragunov's legs were underneath the bottom rope. Charlie's not happy. He just attacked the referee because of it. Well, the ref's getting to his feet, and now Ilya Dragunov fighting back. Big kicks to the hammies by Ilya, and Dragunov pick up, and Dragunov just throwing Dempsey around the ring. And Dragunov with a senton. I mean, Dragunov does not seem to be in any sort of hurt after his matchup with Austin Theory this past week on NXT. The 2 count there off the senton. Kick out from Dempsey. Bit of a slow count for the official, who's still a bit rocked from Charlie Dempsey, taking him out with an uppercut. Then he finished shot by Dragunov. Second one on Dempsey. Third one blocked by Charlie Dempsey. And Dempsey now looking to fight. Knife edge. Another knife edge. A third knife edge by Dempsey. And it's Charlie Dempsey. The pick up and the slam. And the bridge and pin again, and another 1 count. That's all Dempsey is going to get in this contest. 1 count, he just scratching away at the back. Waistlock now, go behind. Elbows though from Dragunov, trying to fight back out of it. And now Dragunov off the ropes and just smacking him in the head. And Dragunov again, that's time off the ropes. And a Constantine special by Ilya. And Dragunov out of the corner looking to get the win right here. To put away Charlie Dempsey. This is the move that won him the NXT title. Now it's taken away from him in a matter of moments by Ethan Page. Torpedo Moscow. Cover out the corner. 2 count. Shoulders down and a kick out. Dempsey with Justin Noble gets them shoulders up at 2. Dragunov almost had it one right there, but gonna do a little more than keep Dempsey down a second time now. Dempsey taking him down. It's over 5 minutes have gone by here in this one. And Dempsey winning him with a forearm. Dempsey again picking him up. And Dempsey, wow! Running again, European uppercut. Leggy done to the referee, Joey Gonzalez, and now both men around. Crucial part of the match here in this one. Can Dempsey take control? He can. Getting to his feet, stomping away on Ilya. And another big kick. We're down, Ilya Dragunov. But Dragunov right back to his feet. And Dragunov on a flying clothesline. What the hell is Dragunov thinking here about a rope? Sent on by Ilya. Ilya and the cover. Could do it right here on Charlie Dempsey. Hook in the leg. Shoulder down for victory and a kick out. Dempsey. Not done just yet for Charlie Dempsey this time. The stomp. Moving it the way. Dempsey. Big right hand. Big forearm that time. And it's Charlie Dempsey now a submission here. Look at this. Rear naked choke by Dempsey. A half chicken wing. Shades of legendary superstar Bob Backlund. Logging in a submission, Joey Gonzalez right there to see if Dragunov will tap out or pass out to the pin. This will be a major upset for England's Charlie Dempsey to get the win against Russia's Ilya Dragunov. But Dragunov fading out of it. Big elbow that time. Right to the bridge of the nose of Dempsey. Look at that combination of it by Ilya. My days. Dragunov dominating right here. And Ilya now picking him up. What's Dragunov got thinking here? Irish whip sends him out to the apron and Dragunov sends him on the floor. Looks like Ilya gonna go sky high here in this one. Looking to fly, take out Dempsey with a tope. Suicida. Gets every last bit of it that time. Towards Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov now sends him back in the ring off the tope. Back and wait for Dempsey to get to his feet. Dragunov waiting on him on the apron. Dragunov just gonna sucker him in. And Ilya with a headbutt on Charlie Dempsey. Ilya Dragunov. A titanium-like skull almost from Ilya. That's Dragunov, all big shot, no block by Charlie Dempsey. Dragunov going off the apron. Dempsey though. Trying to rush in and take out Dragunov. Dragunov, big right hand comes back in and Dragunov with a boot against the face of Charlie Dempsey. And Dempsey, I believe, once again, been busted wide open. Charlie Dempsey's bleeding in this one. And out of the corners, Ilya Dragunov with a dragon screw leg whipping going after that leg of Dempsey. Usually it's Dempsey, the submission expert, but this time it's Dragunov using his own work against him that time. But moving up the way, the senton was Dempsey. Big shot. Charlie Dempsey on the bridging maneuver that time. The cover, the penny, but the dragon suplex, the kick out. Big dragon suplex, not able to keep down the mad dragon. Charlie Dempsey looking for a submission, the last chancery, and a bridging with it. And now Charlie Dempsey to make Dragunov tap out there, pass out to the pin. This will be a major upset. Referee Joey Gonzalez right there to see if we'll get the win for Dempsey. Dragunov able to fight out of it. You gotta imagine the NXT champ Ethan Page looking on closely to see how his #1 contender fares. I think WWE World Cup title is Dragunov. Torpedo Moscow for the second time the cover. Scoring 2 and just like that, almost won it all. Dempsey somehow able to kick out. How the hell did he survive? Oh, he looking for H-bomb. Dempsey though, big shot. Oh man, that was Charlie Dempsey. Going for another elbow. Dragunov. Got him where he wants some pick up and throwing him right back down. Both men are hurting. Crucial part of the matchup. They are both down and out. Who's going to get the upper hand? Who's going to get the Duke? Winner of this take on Kofi Kingston in the round of 60. Dragunov Picking up Dempsey. Powerbomb! Oh, and he got rocked. And Dempsey's hurting. Dempsey's out of it. Dragunov could get the Duke right here in the corner. Here we are with the H-bomb! And that's got to be it. Dragunov out of the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. NXT official Joey Gonzalez in possession. Scoring 2. And that is all. She wrote Ilya Dragunov victorious here live.
Here is your winner, Ilya Dragunov.
Congratulations going out to Dragunov. What a hell of a week he's had this week. Next week he looks to become the new NXT champion and stay alive in the WWE World Cup tournament. Well, speaking of this said tournament, next week these are the matches and the final first round matches. We're going down next week. Damian Priest of Puerto Rico, Xavier Woods of the United States. Also next week, Australia's Grayson Waller goes one-on-one with Japan's Shinsuke Nakamura in the first round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. Cannot wait for that one, ladies and gentlemen. Also next week, this one's going to be a fun one as well. Nigeria's Apollo Crews take on MFT representative JC Mateo, who's representing Hawaii. It's an NXT versus SmackDown battle next week, and in the main event of next week's show, 2 NXT stars, former NXT Tag Champ, take on Triple A superstar, now a part of NXT. It's Mexico's El Hijo del Vikingo, taking on United States, Julius Creed. All that so much more next week in the WWE World Cup Tournament. But up next, folks, it is now time for your main event of the evening. That's Switzerland Cesaro take on Raw's Rusev from Bulgaria. It's next live in your main event in the first round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. Oh man, the winner of this one will be facing Kyle O'Reilly in the round of 16 of this very tournament. And out first, looking to get his first win of the season. Not gonna be an easy one though, as he's taking on a tough superstar that has made him tap out in the past. Here comes the Swiss Cyborg, the Swiss Superman, of course, representing Switzerland on Monday Night Raw. It is Cesaro.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing in at 239 pounds, Cesaro.
This is going to be a great one, folks, between two big, dangerous powerhouses of Monday Night Raw. With Cesaro, the former NXT North American champion of last season, not yet picked up a single victory here this series. Looking to get his first tonight, but again, not going to be an easy task, as he has to take down the Bulgarian brute Rusev of Imperium, who just last week on Raw stood toe-to-toe with world champion LA Knight. Yes, sure, in a losing effort. Same could be said with Adam Cole winning the back for the Intercontinental title, but still had great performances in them, and still has won more contests here on Monday Night Raw this season, including tapping out Cesaro in a tag team matchup, where Sheamus and Cesaro teamed up to reunite the bar for one night in a loss to Imperium of Rusev and Ludwig Kaiser. Right now, Cesaro getting ready for one hell of a fight against a brutal powerhouse of his own right. Two incredibly strong performers gonna collide here in the first round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. You can see this matchup going down in a later stage of the tournament, but the first round, this is a big one. Here comes the Imperium representative, the Bulgarian brute Rusev, looking to avenge his last 2 losses this season to Adam Cole and LA Knight by taking it out a man who he's tapped out before with the accolade, Cesaro. He's also tapped out Kurt Angle as well. Let's see what he does here tonight.
Imperium from Bulgaria, weighing in at 304 pounds, Rusev.
This could be Rusev's moment tonight, man. Rusev, a huge opportunity for him. A huge opportunity to go all the way in the WWE World Cup Tournament. Can you imagine the scenes? Gunther is the #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. If Gunther wins that championship at Bad Blood, Rusev could win the entirety of the WWE World Cup Tournament. He would have no choice but to go against Gunther for the world title, the leader of Imperium. Could you imagine that incredible fight? Nonetheless, Rusev just wants to do Gunther proud. He hasn't in his last 2 efforts in losing in championship matches and to the world champ LA Knight. Let's see if he can knock off Cesaro once again tonight and advance to the next round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. Here we go then. Huge fight for you for your main event of the evening. It's Cesaro. It's Rusev. 15-minute time limit. Getting started. Referee Chad Patton assigned the duties for this one. He rings the bell. Here we go. Match up now officially underway. Rusev and Cesaro colliding in a singles capacity this evening. Who's gonna get the Duke? Both men staring a hole through one another. The WWE World Cup Tournament main event here in this one. Now officially underway. Cesaro Rusev, colonable type. Who is gonna get the upper hand? Cesaro Rusev, both men incredibly strong, and it's Rusev able to throw Cesaro off. That is incredible strength that time. Now it's Rusev still in control. Here's Cesaro trying to fight back. Both men just incredibly strong. And now it's Cesaro got Rusev. And in a corner backs him up. Now Japan gonna have to separate both these superstars here. Now both men back in a lock up here. Gonna use their strength, use their power. Cesaro side headlock this time on the Bulgarian Brute. Got Rusev where he wants some. Rusev though fighting through the offense. And a top wrist lock here on Cesaro. The chain wrestling sequence comes into play once again for your main event tonight. One hell of a week it has been here in this Universe Mode series for Monday Night Raw. From NXT. From SmackDown last night in Long Beach, California. And of course tonight in the WWE World Cup Tournament next week. Next Friday night, week 4 of the World Cup Tournament will be halfway through the tournament and we will be done with the first round of the World Cup Tournament. Week 5 and 6 will be the round of 16. Week 7 will be the semi-finals. And round 8 will be the finals. Round 7 will be the quarterfinals. Round 8 will be the semi-finals and finals rather. It's Rusev gets out of that from Cesaro. Big clobbering blow to the back. And this is all getting to his feet. He's rocked, he's groggy. Rusev in control. And the Bulgarian Brute taking advantage here. And Rusev just going to launch him right around the ring. Big fall away slam. And now it's Rusev in control. Rusev here showboating a sold out crowd tonight. This is all right back to his face. It's all with a European uppercut. Running in almost like Charlie Dempsey did in the previous matchup against Ilya Dragunov. And now it's Cesaro backing him up. And now it's Cesaro going to send Rusev in the corner. And Rusev gets caught with an A-Fed shot. Holy hell. And now Cesaro, Irish one, sends into the corner. And now Cesaro, European uppercut once again. Looking for more offense on a kick to the back that time. By Rusev, oh, running right through him. Wowee. And this time now it's Rusev. Big time headbutt on to Cesaro, picking him up now. And they're just going to launch him around the ring. Cesaro getting absolutely launched that time. Look at Rusev. In control, Cesaro rolls to the outside, trying to catch a breather. On the apron now, but Cesaro going to take him out. Going after the leg. And then taking him out on the outside of the ring here. You know what's Cesaro doing here? Going to fly the outside of a slingshot crossbody to the floor by the Swiss Cyborg. Here in your main event. Cesaro sends Rusev back into the ring now. Rusev to his feet. What's Cesaro going to make now? Rusev comes in. Cesaro. Oh, big time headbutt. Now top rope. And here goes the Swiss Cyborg. Referee looking on. Rusev down on the canvas. Cesaro to the top. Oh, missing the mark off that elbow to the top of the head. Another standing Rusev. Rusev missing at the black channel. Rusev connecting with that elbow. Rusev grabbing Cesaro. And up and down he goes. Uranagi by Imperium member Rusev. The Bulgarian Brute in control. Picks him up. Oh, Cesaro will kick out to the hammies. Time and time again over Rusev. And packing him up. Look at the power. Oh, we've seen this before. The big time slam by Cesaro. And Cesaro with the elbow drop on his grounded opponent. Man, oh man. Rusev to the outside of the ring again, rolling out back to the floor. These two men go. Chad Patton, the official, senior official on Monday Night Raw. A sign that it is he begins his countdown. A count of two. Cesaro off the apron with a big elbow to the top of the head of the standing Rusev. Look at the crowd here on their feet tonight at WWE Live. First round matchup in the WWE World Cup Tournament. This is your main event of week 3. Here on this very, very prestigious tournament. Cesaro, top rope double axe handle. As we are 5 minutes gone. And your main event tonight, Cesaro. Backing up Rusev. Uh-oh. Look at Cesaro. The Cesaro swing connecting nicely down. Oh, man. And it was Cesaro looking for the sharpshooter connecting. Sharpshooter submission. Sends the title to Rusev. Able to get his hand underneath the bottom rope. There you go, Rusev was able to get there in time. Cesaro not going to be able to submit him just yet, but Cesaro now sends him into the corner. Looking to take advantage of Rusev right here. What the hell Cesaro thinking here? Oh my goodness, what the hell? A leaping kick by Cesaro taking out Rusev. And listen to this, please. This is awesome chance in your main event. Live in the WWE World Cup Tournament Week 3. Look at Cesaro. Metal rope. Rusev all the way at the top. Cesaro. Avalanche. Gut wrench. Suplex off the metal rope. Into the cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. Cesaro again his first win of the season. Advancing a kick out by the Bulgarian Brutes. Rusev. Elbow drop. Nobody home. And now it's Rusev. Oh, the match got a kick out of nowhere. But now Rusev covers. Hooks the leg. Immediately Cesaro's going to kick out. What on earth? And Rusev. Oh, drop kick after incredible strikes. Both men are down. Crucial part of the matchup tonight in your main event. Live in the World Cup Tournament. Rusev stomping away. No moving at the waist. Oh, big boot to the face of Rusev this time. And now this time Cesaro. Looking to put him away now. He's got him. Arm ring and no forearm. Thought he was trying to finish the job at Rusev. Looking to finish Cesaro off. Got him against the ropes. Oh, we've seen this before. The barrages of knee strikes from Rusev as he holds him up on the top rope. Look at this. And the Bulgarian Brute now going to absolutely launch Cesaro. And he's not a small man to be thrown around like that. Rusev, that just shows how strong he truly is. And now Rusev into the accolade. Accolade submission. Here's tapped out Cesaro in this before in tag team action. Can he do it again? Cesaro in trouble. Referee Chad Patton right there to see if he will tap out or pass out due to the pain. If he does, Rusev will advance it around the 16 to face Kyle O'Reilly in the next round of the WWE World Cup Tournament. Cesaro in trouble. Accolades instantaneous. He could be out of it for Cesaro. He will somehow, some way fight his way out. And now Cesaro picks him up. Irish whip gonna send him onto the apron with Cesaro thinking, oh no, Rusev fighting back a forearm. Rusev back in. Rusev grab, no, kick out to the hammies. Taken time again by Cesaro. Now it's Cesaro. There's he doing. Irish whip back in the corner. Goes the Bulgarian Brutes. Oh man, what a right hand by Cesaro. Now it's Cesaro with the European uppercut. There's a second one and a third and a fourth. And here comes the uppercut train with a fifth one. And now Cesaro. So we get the uppercut straight on the road. This is Cesaro section, loving it tonight. Live in the WWE World Cup Tournament. Cesaro, drop kick, down goes Rusev. And then picking the man up to his feet. Up and down, European uppercut, cover. Look at the leg, shoulders down, scoring two. Not a kick out, the incredible strength, the pop-up, European uppercut. Not enough to put the Bulgarian Brute down, but a double foot stomp might be. Oh, the elbow up from Rusev and Cesaro. Continue to try his attack in the match. Got kicked for the second time by Rusev. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down. 2 count. No! Cesaro survives once more. What on earth is it going to take, man? One hell of a main event this has been. Rusev just took down the referee. Chad Patton been knocked down and out. But wait a minute. Cesaro picking him up. Red collar bomb. Straight jacket powerbomb. Ref to his feet. Covering the leg. Shoulders down. 1. There's 2. And a kick out by Rusev. It was a bit of a delayed count. Bit of a slower count against Rusev. And just attacked Chad Patton. making sure he couldn't perform his count to his usual pace. Nonetheless, Rusev, big shot, a roundhouse kick. And a shoulder blade of Cesaro. Can Rusev make Cesaro tap out for the second time of this season? Or will Cesaro get his win back over Rusev and finally get his first win of this series? With a big body blow by Rusev. Big shot blocked by Rusev. And now Rusev and a smack to the face. Now Cesaro trying to fight back. And here we go then. Blow for blow, shot for shot. Trading heavy on the offense of both of these men. Live in your main event of the WWE World Cup Tournament. Cesaro missing the mark and a roundhouse kick by Rusev. And Rusev getting all that there. Rusev picks Cesaro up. The hell's this man thinking? Oh God, right up to the top rope with him. Oh my goodness. Build a bag suplex off the top and put him away, Rusev. That's it. Accolade and finish him off. He's down. When I stop him, Cesaro somehow fighting back. Big body blow on Rusev. Picks him up. Center of the ring. Taking his first win of the series. Neutralizer. Cover. Hook in the leg. Shoulders down and take it all. 2, 3 down. Kick out by Rusev. You've gotta be kidding me. Oh, one hell of a fight. In your main event of the WWE World Cup Tournament first round matchup. That's why you cannot miss anything here on the KO Productions YouTube page. Holy man. Episode 65 of the season. Looks to be all over now, as there it is. Match got kicked by Rusev. And Rusev now going to pick up Cesaro. This is going to be all Shiro. Right out of the Alabama Slam and third and stale. Now the accolade cinched in for the second time on Rusev. Nowhere for the Swiss Cyborg to go. Referee Japan right there to see if he'll tap out or pass out due to the pain. If he does, we'll know what happens. Rusev will be facing Kyle O'Reilly in the round of 16 and advancing in the WWE World Cup Tournament. And Cesaro will still be unable to get his first win of the season, but he's trying desperately to fight on. Rusev still got a cinched in tight. Cesaro in trouble, scratching and clawing, listen to the plays, trying to rile on Cesaro, trying to rally him and make sure he survives in this one. But Rusev has still got that cinched in. Nowhere for Cesaro to go and no choice from the tap out. Rusev wins it here in your main event. Well, Rusev makes Cesaro tap out for the second time, and he's surely not done with his actions again. Back into the accolade, as this is how we end the third week of the WWE World Cup Tournament.